Confessions from the kitchen floor. Confession 1. I once stole a baby goose from its family, but then felt bad and gave it back. Confession 2. I once gave a blowjob in the same room as my sister. Oops. Confession 3. I paid to have hundreds of business cards made of myself. For literally no reason. Confession 4. I know for a fact my exes watch my videos. And depending on which one you are, welcome. And/or leave. It's confession 5, though. I once ate ground-up rocks to try to impress some cool girls in grade 5. They were not impressed. Guess what? Confession 6. My favorite flavor of bubblegum is original. Confession 7. I've masturbated to Joey Graceffa videos, but they were more so just on in the background. Confession 8. I'm cold. Confession 9. When I was deeply closeted with my first boyfriend, I would hold in my farts all day when I was with him. Then, when we were asleep, my farts would come out, and they were so loud, they would wake us both up. Confession 10. I used to eat paper for lunch in grade school to be dramatic. Yeah. Confession 11. I lied in my childhood diary to make myself seem cooler in case someone read it. Confession 12. I threw up in a bag at a party, then tied it up, threw it out a window, and went back to slutty dancing. Confession 13. I hate when people ask about my romantic life, because the more time passes, the more I completely repress that part of myself. Confession 14. I would say on average, I have pizza pops for breakfast about 30% of the time. Confession 15. Yesterday, I ate rice noodles that expired in 2013. And I do not feel good. Confession 16. A lot of the time when people Photoshop nipples off of boobs, I find them sexier. Confession 17. When I was bulimic, I would go on barf walks with my friends. They would keep a lookout while I vomited out my dinner under a tree. Confession 18. In 2009, I carried a briefcase every day that carried nothing but 2 bottles of rosé that I would drink every night. Confession 19. I once wore a straw hat for 6 months straight, and my coworkers thought I was Amish. Confession 20. My mom is cool. Confession 21. Sometimes in the comments of my YouTube videos, people will describe how they think I smell. And honestly, they're always right. And it scares me. Confession 22. I like to acknowledge my farts. And if one goes by unacknowledged, I feel bad for it. Confession 23. I feel so strongly about pizza, if I think about what it means to me for too long, I will cry. Confession 24. I have been sober for 4 years, and honestly, it's made me 1,000 times crazier. And I like that. Confession 25. I like friendship. Confession 26. Some of my faults include selfish, inconsiderate, careless, etc. Confession 27. Some of my strengths include making really good Caesar salad dressing, doing the kitty litter regularly, knowing the best homemade porn websites, etc. Confession 28. Trisha Paytas and I are getting married. In my mind. Confession 29. Once when I was 14, I was watching a movie with my friend and her family. Halfway through, I left, masturbated in the bathroom, then came back and watched the rest of the movie. Those are my confessions. Yeah.